Every time they go out there, these kids get better and better at estimating the distance they need to get to the start line off zero. So she's addicted. Summer Johnson off zero. Alongside her is Max in Race Marine. Clock's ticking down. So kids starting to approach. 30 seconds down. So yeah, I like the look of this. Got Summer Johnson. She's not too far down. Race Marine just to her inside. Probably needs to pick the boat up on the plane about now. We've got she's doing it pretty well. So 15 seconds, want to get the boat up on the plane and get it rolling. Sometimes these junior boats take a little while to get going. 10 seconds now. Our first two, they've got 5 seconds. They're going to be late, and have a look at what's happening behind them. Bit more experience out of Seccombe, so we are on zero now. Bang. So a few seconds wasted by these front leaders, and that closes the handicap gap up. So Maxie takes us out in the Race Marine. Number one, there's Summer Johnson she's addicted. Jacko Seccombe in the blue boat. Here comes Amber in the hostile. Little hostile bull and Bonnici. 20 seconds gone, 24. Well, hello, I'm not sure what his handicap time was. I think it was 20 seconds off the top of my head. Anyway, they're up and racing. The tower will know better than I do. Fair bit of work to do from the back of this boat. Obviously, hell yeah, very, very quick, but also gets a bit flighty in this breeze, and it's stiffened a little bit. Now, out in front, we saw him have that little bit of a moment, and right now he's got clean water in front of him, so that's going to work in his favour in Race Marine. This is Max Seccombe, first race weekend for the young gun, and doing it very nicely right now. You can see these boats starting to take flight, a few big hits. A little Race Marine working hard. The boat's trimmed down nicely though, so maybe a little bit of a trim adjustment. Summer Johnson having to back off a little bit there now. She's addicted, and that gives a chance for Jacko Seccombe. That boat's sitting nicely to her outside. Now these side rollers, very hard to control as they come through the turn. This field's starting to close up nicely. There's Amber Bull and a little hostile bull. That boat very, very good in the rough, and there's a move coming down the back. Summer to the inside, Jacko to the outside. They both drop the hammers down in the downwind run. There's not a lot between those two boats. And Bonnici has said that wind building not working in his favour at all for the little Maltese Falcon. The laps tick down out in front. I tell you, he's driving beautifully right now. This is Max Seccombe in Race Marine, so he just needs to watch his speed through here now. The longer this straight goes, a bit more breeze. He's done it well. You can see him hunched over the wheel there. Put your head down, son. Get your weight forward. It's the only way you can change the attitude of this boat. Jacko Seccombe now has got some clean water. The boat launching out of the air on those little rollers. Summer Johnson, Jacko's blowing a little bit wide there. Summer will make up a couple of boat lengths. She does, slots it in nicely. Picks up the shorter run to the inside. Amber Bull, a hostile bull goes around. Right, we will see the yellow flag this time around as the field continues to close. Bonnici, the boat just struggling to settle there. Losing a bit of drive, but the boat is quick in this back straight. Geez, the handicap has done a pretty decent job on this. None of these kids have made a mistake as of yet, so you can see the gap's just closing up lap by lap. Race Marine getting a little bit loose. He needs to just feather the boat out in front, but he's got the sniff of the victory. So very, very much doubt he's going to back off. So you got Max Seccombe in front, Jackson Seccombe in second. Here comes Amber Bull in hostile, making a move on Summer Johnson. So very nicely done by her. Summer Johnson doing nothing wrong. First weekend racing. The Maltese Falcon now. He's got to get round to the outside. He's pushed a little bit wider, and he's got to keep it clean. Gee, Summer's driving beautifully for a girl who's racing for the second time ever. Just really clinical on those corners. Under pressure for two boats are outside. Doesn't bat an eyelid. There's a race coming between the second boys at the front. What will Mum do? Who's she going to like more? Who's she cheering for? Oh, how do you choose? Race Marine to the inside. It's Max to the inside, Jacko to the outside. They're charging at the line. Here we go. I think it's going to be Maxie. This is going to be his first ever race win. It is, ladies and gentlemen, Race Marine with the win from his brother Jacko Seccombe. And look at the battle pack back here. Summer Johnson gets a wild ride out of that turn. Can Amber Bull in hostile hold off the fast charging Bonnici? He's ducked down, he looks across. I think it is hostile. Hostile by half a boat length. And Summer Johnson. Wowee, that's some great handicap racing there from those guys. Very, very nicely done by that young man with his race win. I think they're still racing. No, just don't pull them in yet until the boats are coming. So the boys need to make sure they've seen this black flag, because if you do a flying lap after the black flag, you'll get a speaking to from the VP, Steve Scott. Big angry hydroplane racer, but he's got a bit of a soft spot for the kids, all 35 of them. No, they've done it beautifully. So put your hands together for him. Go Wild, his first ever race win. Woo! Give him a massive wave, and he beat his brother as well. Unbelievable, and his cousin. It's just an unbelievable result out there for him. So we're going to take a quick break, ladies and gents. Make sure you get up to the cafeteria, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself a cold drink, maybe grab a cold beer as well. The bar is open up the top there. I'm with you, Joe. And we'll be back a little bit later on. It won't be too far away, actually. We're going to go straight back to racing with the unlimited category, the Flying and the Wasp.